large corporate, Sanju Verma, the worry is the micro and small enterprises. Today's package, for example, was designed to boost the tourism sector, which has been badly hit not just in India but across the world. But look at the contrast. In Australia, 75% of the salary for many of these tourism-related industries was picked up by the federal government from April 20th to September 20th and 50% from October to March 21st under a policy called JobKeeper. People were given cash in hand. Here we are giving loans. When your policies are not working, your policy of trying to provide credit is not working, no one wants to take those loans because they don't know what the future holds. They want cash in hand. Why is this government so reluctant, even in today's measures, to give cash in hand? Give people grants, not loans. Your response?
Okay, thank you, Rajdeep. That was a very long-winded question. You raised some pertinent points. Let me answer them. First and foremost, let me tell you that this whole narrative that the Modi government is not giving cash into the hands of those who need it, I think that's a lot of hogwash. And I would like to use this platform to tell you that under the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana, more than 1.35 lakh crore has been given till date, with more than 60,000 crore being given during the pandemic itself. Again, let me tell you, we run the world's largest healthcare program called Ayushman Bharat, with more than 1 crore people being beneficiaries till date. We run the world's largest financial inclusion program called Jan Dhan Yojana, and you will be surprised to know that of more than 43 crore bank accounts opened, more than 20 crore belong to women. And do you know something, Rajdeep? During the pandemic, we gave these women Jan Dhan account holders 22,000 crore plus as cash in their hand. Again, let me remind you something very important. While yes, profit to GDP of corporate India has risen from 1.8% in 2019 to 2.6% in 2020, it's not just corporate India which is benefiting. Something that you never mention, Rajdeep, is the fact that 29 crore people, 290 people in 290 million people, 290 million people in India are benefiting from Mudra loans, and the total amount of Mudra loans sanctioned till date are 15.2 lakh crore, which is stupendous, which is like more than 7% of India's GDP.
One minute, ma'am. 1 minute, ma'am. Allow me to, 1 minute.
I take 20 seconds.
Ma'am, I will allow you 20 seconds. I'll allow you even for 30 seconds. Let me finish. Okay, you finish.
No, let me please finish. You always talk of unemployment. I want to ask you one thing. Why is it that 29 crore people getting self-employed via Mudra Yojana is not big news? But P. Chidambaram's acolyte, Mahesh Vyas, who owns a private limited company called CMI, we need to believe them. Why? Do you know that in the last 2 years...
Are you seriously telling me that there has been no dip in employment? Ma'am, are you serious? Just a minute now. See, if you and I... Ma'am, this is not Sanju Verma versus Rajdeep Sardesai. Take a breather. I'm asking you a simple question. Are you seriously telling me that in the last 18 months, unemployment has not been hit? Are you telling me that as a result of fuel prices rising, people's baskets, consumer basket has not been hit? Are you seriously telling me that?
Allow me to speak or allow me to leave the show because you don't want to hear the truth. You want to rattle numbers, but when I give you the correct picture, you refuse.
I heard your story. I gave you also the counter.
I'm asking you a simple thing, Rajdeep. I'm asking you a simple thing.
Yes.
Why is it that the 15.2 lakh crore given to 29 crore people in India by way of Mudra loans is not big news? Why is it that 2.5 crore new additions to the EPFO in the last 2 years are not big news? Why is it not big news that Modi still...
You made your point. Producer, we've heard your time.